Here are some plugins that I've been using in 2023. First is Blue Cat Patchworks. It's just a simple VST wrapper, but it lets me use VSTs and AU plugins inside of Pro Tools. And I think it'll do the same thing for other DAWs. So if there's a Pro Tools specific plugin that you can't use in your DAW, or if there's a VST or AU specific plugin that Pro Tools won't support, I can use it by loading it inside of this plugin. Another cool thing about it is you can load actual plugin chain presets within this plugin, and that's pretty cool. Next is Silencer, and it's just a drum gate, but it works really well. It's not as good as my drum gate technique, but it's right up there, and it's quick and easy and sounds pretty good. Keeping with drums, I've got Massey DTM. This just converts your drums to MIDI. So if you're mixing and you have to supplement with some samples, this is the most accurate way I've found of converting them to MIDI. I'll probably do a video on some tips and tricks that I use to get super accurate MIDI at some point. I will post that when it's ready. Next is the entire FabFilter suite. Pro Q3, Saturn, Gate, Comp, De-esser, Reverb, all those get used all the time for me. Next is Soundtoys, the entire suite as well. You've got Decapitator, Devil-Lock Deluxe, Phase Mistress, Multi-Pitch, Alter Boy. The entire suite is just awesome. Crystallizer. It's more of an effect thing, not so much utility, but Echo Boy I do feel like is one of the ones out of that suite that I couldn't live without. Same with Decapitator and Devil-Lock. Well, and a lot of them are kind of can't live without. Gullfoss is a new one for me this year. It's a AI mastering kind of thing. I'm sure you've heard about it. I was reluctant to try it because I'm not super into anything that makes decisions for me, but I found a way that I think is useful. So I don't use it the way it's intended. I don't kind of keep it on. I keep it more of a mix check. I will get my mix to where I think it sounds good. Then I'll put Gullfoss on and then listen to what it's doing. I'll kind of listen to that and decide whether or not I think it's doing something cool or not. And then I will fix my mix and then I will take it off. And the reason is because it's just not repeatable. If you print the same mix with Gullfoss on it, it doesn't null. That's not good for me with mix revisions. It will change your top end if you make adjustments to your cymbals, but as a mix checker, it's pretty sweet. Another one that's not super glamorous is the iZotope RX Suite. It's just denoising, deplosives, just fixing audio. It's audio repair, basically. So if you get a guest vocal and they had to track it in their bedroom above a train station, you can remove those noises, or at least the best you can, and you can salvage what would have been an unusable take. You can remove things fairly well. It's kind of case by case, but being able to fix audio is pretty important. A new one is the Cornif Audio L1. I've had this as a beta for a while. It's a new take on an old limiter, but with a lot more features and just really usable sounds and features in it. So that's some new plugins I've been using in 2023. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to watch some more or subscribe, and see you in the next one.